Hi everyone, I am the Spiritual Seeker. I am an independent researcher, numerologist and member of Black Space Azania. Black Space is a Black consciousness formation. You can follow us on Twitter or like our Facebook page for more information and updates. In the previous episodes, we gave a general introduction to the video series, discussed the method and went through a summary of Manganyi's intellectual formation and contributions to various fields. In this episode, we look into the introduction to the book we are currently reading, Being Black in the World, published in 1973. In the introduction, Manganyi gives an overview of what the book is about and situates his research within the field of Black studies. The central theme of the book is contained in the question he asks, whether there is a Black mode of being in the world. And if so, then how does it differ from a white mode of being in the world? This question also speaks to the observation that Steve Biko made previously, that the separate development of the settler colonial system of apartheid resulted into different living conditions for whites and for non-whites in South Africa. Whites as those who enjoyed the privileges of the racial system of apartheid, and non-whites or blacks as those who were bearing the brunt of oppression. Then, naturally, these two communities will have distinct experiences, or in Manganyi's parlance, modes of being in the world. It is also important to note that Manganyi was a senior to Biko and had a more academic outlook to the oppression of Black people in South Africa, whereas Biko's outlook was more political. In the introduction, there is also mention of what he terms the individual schema and the sociological schema. The individual schema being the idealized image that one has of oneself, whereas the sociological schema is the image one has of oneself based on culture and experience. This is similar to the imaginary subject formation and the symbolic subject formation in Lacanian psychoanalysis. A reading basically of how the violence of anti-blackness undoes identity, as it is the case with the shattering of the corporeal schema in Frantz Fanon, where the place of that shattering schema is taken by a racial epidermal schema. Since Manganyi situates his work within the field of Black studies, at the beginning of the introduction, he also mentions a book of 3 volumes edited by J.N. Payden and E.W. Soldier, titled The African Experience, published in 1970, the one on the screen. Let us end off with a quote from Manganyi on the meaning of change in South Africa. At this stage in our history, it appears that it is necessary to put a spotlight on the meaning of change. It should be appreciated that the problem of the meaning of change and its implications is crucial for future race relations in South Africa.